Good morning, good morning, good morning, you lovely lot. So, Monday started. Finn's arrived. It's slightly overcast. Not sure what the weather's going to do today. I've already started on hanging laundry up and putting new laundry on. The laundry basket is now empty, I believe, so that's fine. And I think I'm going to go down to Forest School and just trim a bit more grass. The session starts at 10:30. So I think I could probably go and do it before Forest School. Get it all trimmed. A bit more. I've charged the battery. I think I might do that. That's it for my plans today. I do need to go get some bird food from somewhere. So I might whiz up to the pet place and do that. But for now I'm going to go and hang this wet washing up. Kids have been delivered to school. So that's one thing off my list. I'm going to go and do a bit of strimming. Oh, I need to take the money bucket because there's going to be a session this morning, and the money bucket has been sat in my cupboard for far longer than it should have been. It doesn't normally come home, but somebody else ran a session and gave me the bucket full of money rather than just the money, so it's kind of been stuck in my cupboard because I keep forgetting to take it up. So, I'm sure there was a pen in it when it arrived. Not anymore. So I'm going to go and do that, do a bit of strimming. We were meant to be having haircuts this evening, but her little boy's poorly, so she's going to come tomorrow instead. So all this will be blonde again. She's going to re-blondify me. Now, I suppose I should really put my hair up if I'm going to go and do manual labour, haven't I? Because I'm going to get hot and sticky. I suppose I should put my hair up. Right, I'll see you down there. All looking very peaceful on site this morning. Very peaceful. I think I'm going to focus on strimming the inside of what will be the willow dome and this section here. I'm out of power. Didn't last long. So, whilst I am in the whole Forest School sorting out part of my brain going on today, I have gone on to this awesome website. If any of you are not familiar with it, it is the Woodland Trust's Nature Detectives. This is an awesome place. Okay, so you can go to activities, then you can search for activities via age or key stage or activity topic or season or any of those. I go for age range, and I'm printing things out and I'm going to laminate them and place them around the site, staple them to areas to give parents and kids some inspiration of things they can do on site. Like this one's aimed at 0 to 2 year olds, so it's very simple bug hunt. It's finding things that are, you know, certain colours, or finding something with lots of legs, or a spotty bug. And then this one, oh sorry, it's for slightly older kids, so it shows them how to make a crown, a nature crown. So just gives them some ideas of things they can do while they're on site. And then I'm going to do some identification of leaves and plants and birds and things like that. So I'm going to laminate them and get them on site this afternoon after the session's finished, because I don't want to disturb them mid-session. That's my plan. Just some improvements, I think, on the site. I mean, we want it to be as natural as possible, but also I think it's the perfect opportunity to encourage some exploration. And you know, sometimes you just need a bit of inspiration, don't you? And also kids go in there at the weekends and stuff, so it would give them some focus. Right, I'll crack back on with that then. Right, off to the pet shop to get birdseed and whatever else takes my fancy while I'm there. Not a pet. He doesn't actually sell pets, it's supplies. So I'm not going to come home with some exotic animal. But I do definitely need bird food. Otherwise they're going to start eating me when I walk out the door, I think. Yeah. I was just having a chit chat to Anton, who owns the restaurant at the antique centre. We were all woken up at about 4:30 with the alarms going off. So I wanted to check with him that everything was okay, because the fire brigade were there. But I didn't panic because they didn't look bothered. They were kind of milling around. And I couldn't see any smoke or flames or anything. So he said everything was fine, but 3 times. Apparently I didn't hear it until the last one. It was like 2:30, 3:30 and 4:30 that they woke him up to come down and sort the alarms out. But I said, well, you can't rely on me, can you? I had my windows right open. I'm literally their neighbour. And I heard it on the 3rd and final time. So you can't rely on me. Anyway, so this is what we call our altar tree. It is referred to as the altar tree. We all know what we're talking about when we say the altar tree. And that is because this is the tree that Lee and I stood in front of, which is why there's ribbons and stuff on it, although now the ribbons are all changing colour and they're all muddy. But Lee and I stood in front of here for our hand fasting. Obviously none of that was there, it was all clear and bramble free. And this is where we had our ceremony, and everybody was sat in hay bales, or sat on hay bales going back, and the kids were all up on the pirate ship, and the whole place was filled with our friends and family. And the lovely Melanie and Will stood here and did the ceremony for us. So the altar tree needs some attention. It needs some new decorations, because these are all looking a little bit old and tatty. I have just given it a small offering to thank it for its service 2 years ago. So the birds will enjoy that. And I've got another coconut to put in there as well. My little thank you offering. August will be 2 years. Right, 2 years since we had our hand fasting. So I've put a couple of sheets on the pirate ship. Bird Hunt and Sounds of Spring. Then over by the mud kitchen, I've got things you can make out of mud, little mud faces, mud creatures. A fairy and elf tea party. And magical woodland potions. And then, if we go through here, I have put some things you can do with sticks in a more woody area. So this is where we've got the rope swing and the tree to climb. And I've got making a terrific twig tower and building a giant nest. So hopefully that'll give the kids and adults a bit of inspiration for things they can do. I think I might pop up a little bit later on when the strimmer is working a bit better, when it's charged up and maybe deal with this area. There's a bin bag there. I could take that back with me, couldn't I, and put that in the bin. So I've also got a scavenger hunt on there. This is like a noisy music wall thing where you can bash stuff. And then over by the other bit of music wall where you can bash stuff. On the chair I've just put a mini beast hunt. We've got lots of trees and bits of willow that still need planting. We'll find somewhere. Right. Okay. Actually, that's not all willow, is it? No. That's not willow. In fact, it's all the willow's gone in. That's not willow. What is that? That is something else that we were given. Salix caprea. A tree of some sort. It's got decent wood, like the sort of stuff that you'd make pecans and stuff out of. That's probably going to be very useful for coppicing. And we've got a couple of chestnuts there as well. And I think I've got a maple at home that needs to come up. I have to dig some more holes, find some more space. I've also put this one here. How to make a flower crown. I'll stuck that to the table. I was running out of space. There's the den, or one of the dens. Can hear a baby bird somewhere. I've had a good fire today. Not sure how many people attended. There's a butterfly down there. Brimstone or whatever they're called. Is that right? Now, if I'd brought the butterfly identification sheet with me, which I forgot, I might know the answer to that. I'm sure it's a brimstone or something like that. Nice oak tree. This one we planted. So that's, well, we've had it 3 years. So, don't know how old it was before we planted it. And this is another oak that we want to protect. So we've taken down another hawthorn to give the oak some growth. A lot of new growth on that. There's a lot of hawthorn. A lot on this site. Predominantly bramble and hawthorn. But we do have some decent trees. Like this one. And they are all maturing very nicely. My usual rice and pesto. I never get bored of this. It's always so yummy. So, filled up my bird feeders. Picked up an extra bird feeder for the garden. Let me show you what I was given. I was umming and ahhing over getting a big bag of bird feed, which is £20, whereas the smaller bags are like £2 or whatever. No, £4. Anyway, whatever. This works out a lot cheaper. But I was saying I've got nowhere to put it because the rats will get it and everything else. Anyway, I decided I'd have it, and I just put the bag under the stairs. And then Jerry said, would I like a bin? So this is actually a Eukanuba bin, which is cat food. But he's a nice guy. So he's going to give me a bin to put in it, So hopefully that'll keep the rats out for a bit. Hopefully. I also want to remind people about my lovely t-shirts. If anyone is interesting, of course people are interesting. But if people are interested in the t-shirts, there's currently a discount on them. So they are £17. They're all organic, eco-friendly, recyclable materials. They are all, well, check out the video to see how perfectly created these are to produce virtually zero waste. Oh, got a phone call, hold on. Right now, I'm feeling really, really touched. Really, really touched. I've just had a friend who I haven't seen for ages, mainly because she can't do forest school and I can't do forest school. So we've kind of gone our separate ways a bit because it's being held on a Monday, because that's the day that Heather can run the sessions. And neither of us can do Mondays. So we've just kind of not seen each other for ages. Anyway, she's just rung me and asked me if I would do her hand fasting for her in September. And really, really honoured, but I was like, I don't know the ceremony well enough, and you know, I don't feel I know it well enough to do it justice. And then she said that actually she's not looking for the full-on ceremony and kind of pagan setup, but she just felt that I was a smiley, happy energy, and has always felt that I have a nice aura, and that she would like me to be the one to do it. And I was like, wow. I mean, I just super touched. I can't quite wrap my head around it. And she said it's not going to be anything really big. She's going to write the words. I'm just going to say what needs to be said, and I'm just going to bind their hands and then tell everyone the bar is open. But yeah, I'm just really touched. That is a super compliment to me. You know, I just feel good about that. I feel very good. It's just, well, you can see my words are failing me, so I'll stop even trying to say anything because I'm just not doing it justice. Needless to say, I'm very happy and very honoured. Look how pretty that is. The sun shining as they move. It's like magic sparkles. Isn't that pretty? Just been sitting here kind of a bit transfixed by it. A little bit mesmerised. So pretty. This buddleia. I do love buddleia flowers. Oh. All the bees and the butterflies like it too. A lot of bird activity out here today. Oh, I see, in there. Right in there. Oh, he's gone up. I think there's a few nests in there, to be fair. Oh, there's a kite up there. They've been making a lot of noise this morning. Here a pigeon. Sparrows. Lots of sparrows up there. So I went up the school for 4 children and came back with how many, Finn? Un child. Lucy's gone to a friend's to play.
If you don't speak French, that means 1.
Yes. Ruby and Evan have got a football match. You'll be going home quite soon. Mum said she was picking you up early today.
Yeah.
End of term, you see, so she's not got a lot of teaching left to do.
I'm going to be so excited for the end of term.
They are.
Are you excited for the end of term, Peppa?
I'm a little nervous about the lack of work over the summer holidays.
Can't you get
Financially,
a nanny job over the holidays?
I can get a nanny job if I want to. I can do some nannying or some babysitting. I've joined an agency. But I'm actually looking forward to some time with my boys as well. Bit of peace and quiet.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah. That's it. I'm done. I think this vlog is long enough. This girl needs some Epsom salt bath time before she does anything else. So I'm just going to lay here. I've just done a second strim up at Forest School, getting there slowly. So I'm just going to have some downtime and then I'm going to read my book. And my man will be home soon. So I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.